So when I was about 14 or 15, I had read some material. I can't remember the name of the book exactly at the time, but I'd read that there was some ancient medicines from the indigenous people here in the Amazon that they'd been using for a long time that would assist in expanding one's mind, dealing with any internal conflict, potentially breaking down the social structures and constructs that we fabricate in our mind in this third dimension, if you will, that we all adhere to through institutionalization and just general life and living. And I was very curious about it. I've always been involved with the Latin community in some way, shape or form, and had encountered some other people along my path, my journey, that had also partaken in a ceremony, or more than one, and had nothing but positive feedback. So that's how I came across the process of understanding and I guess coming to finally partake in a ceremony with the medicine and Mama Ayahuasca.
And tell me a little bit about the week here.
The week has been fantastic in regards to the facilities, the people, the food, the activities that we've been doing. It's just been 5 stars, absolutely phenomenal. Nothing has been contrived or, how would I say, westernized. It's been a very pure, positive experience. You're surrounded by Mother Nature and the Amazon, which is a very healing presence in itself. The week, I got to meet some really wonderful people, some facilitators, the shamans themselves, and it's just been absolutely magic. There's no other word to describe other than magic, I guess. The ceremonies themselves, coming in prior to being here in the flesh, I did a little bit more research and started to get a little bit nervous as I was unsure of what to expect. However, in discussion with a good friend of mine, he just reaffirmed that this is what I needed to do, which I knew internally, obviously, that's why I came. And it kind of put myself at ease. And then coming here, being here, seeing the facility, meeting yourself and the people that help maintain the place, it's really put me at ease. So I went in with no expectation. I trusted the experience, the medicine, and I received some really wonderful benefits and life-changing experience for me personally, yeah.
Has been challenging, it's been difficult.
Yeah, challenging only in the sense that the first ceremony that I had here was, I guess, uncommon in some ways. It was a very visual experience, and that's not too common as far as I'm aware for a first-time experience or ceremony. The second ceremony was where it became quite challenging, not in terms of any kind of negative necessarily or major purging. That was something I could kind of get through. The challenging part for me was just again trusting and not questioning the medicine or myself while I was in the process and in the ceremony, and just giving myself to the shamans and knowing that I was in good hands, good guidance. Once I broke through that level, the first part of the purge, I experienced more than I could even begin to tell you in words in regards to what that gave me through my intentions, what I wanted from the experience. It exceeded anything that I had perceived or could have expected in the most positive and beautiful way. The third ceremony again was a very beautiful experience. I didn't purge necessarily the night of, I did the following day, but again it gave me, Mother Ayahuasca gave me so many wonderful solutions and visions, and the experience itself towards what I should be doing in my life, how I should navigate my life, and just eradicated any of that, how would I say, the stuff that I've put in my head that I thought was a part of my reality that doesn't actually exist. It's just fabricated in my own mind, imagination, if you will. because obviously living in a city, adhering to 9 to 5 work hours, having social groups that dwell on trivial minutia that doesn't really, serve yourself internally, spiritually, mentally, and that kind of just dissipated the whole thing, which is absolutely wonderful. It gives me a sense of peace, love, happiness, gratification. I feel better now than I ever have in my life. I went through a period of years where I dealt with some terrible relationships, an ailing father who I cared for a number of years, who was very ill, and then watching him die and going through that, which is a very recent thing. And I felt quite lost. And I wasn't sure as to where my directional purpose was, but obviously there's a time and place for everything. And had I come previously when I was younger, when I was, reading about it and mixing with people that had done ceremonies, I don't know if I would have received the kind of benefits that I have thus far. So that really helped a lot, put me at peace with these challenges. And I have nothing but love and light for the people that have given me those negative experiences per se, because now I'm not fazed. I feel stronger, I feel happier, I feel quite resolved internally, spiritually, emotionally. Yeah. I would most definitely recommend this to anybody who is looking to overcome any internal trauma, struggle, depression, anxiety, anything that they might find challenging, that they're looking for an answer that they haven't been able to resolve through either self-help or maybe an active sport training. For sure, I mean, people take avenues in the Western world that they think are the measures to help alleviate and rid themselves of the challenges that we face in the human condition. The medicine here is, I think, the solution for a lot of that. It has been for me. The work isn't done, obviously. It's ongoing. But I would definitely recommend La Luna de Amazonas, Enrique, the facilitators here, the shamans, 110%, without question. In fact, once I leave, I'm planning on booking a trip to return as soon as I get home to, again, come back and share the positive experiences that I've been so gratefully gifted. And I'll be telling my friends and family about this and trying to, because I know some of them have struggles in their lives, and I think this is a very, very good way for them to rid that from their lives and get over that. So I'll be recommending this to everybody I pass.
Muchas gracias.
A vos, gracias a vos.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thanks.